Let's keep walking. Let's get to the water. Let's get you some water. Let's get this walk going, right? Let's see, let's see what's going on. Let's just move it before we lose it. Literally, it's just time to get up and go for a walk. We just got the music in our heads today, guys. So, Choco, I'm gonna be out of there because that's not exciting. Let's go. Come on, keep walking. Actually, we're gonna try to get to see if there's anything left from the event, the obstacle course. It's so curious, right? It's just a bush, Choco. Alright, let's keep walking and let's see if there's any obstacle left from the Spartan event. I heard that they were taking everything down slowly. Choco, the water is hot in this desert. Aw, somebody came to see you. Jackson, that's so cool. I was seriously just thinking of Jackson. It's not you. I should change your name, but there's this cool guy, and he was following me and stuff on my channel. I did change my name. He's come to my lives. Jackson, guys, sub. Oh, yo, that's so cute. Put that up, Choco. It's all for you. Ready to do it? Actually, we're supposed to be practicing with our DJI Osmo. So if any of you follow me or checked out my channel, like the last few lives, I've been using the DJI Osmo, practicing with it. It's been really funny. And it only took me a year of doing live streams to actually use a gimbal. So, but today I was so excited. I was like, okay, I've got the energy. I'm going to go and do it. And I went to go get the gimbal and the battery was out. So one thing is for sure is you have to make sure that I would say like anything else, I'm not sure what the battery life is supposed to be. But I believe I used it probably for 2.5 hours. I don't know, and maybe the time before, maybe I used it twice. I think actually 4 hours. Let's get some water here. Yeah, I gotta start taking notes if I actually want to learn anything and share anything. Oh. Oh, 71 Cowboys, you're back. 71 Cowboys, he is an original supporter, as we grow. He fell down many times with me. And yeah, he's watching me testing and growing and learning. And yeah, I really appreciate you. I appreciate. Never left, my friend. Oh, that's so cute. Teddy Fisher, hello. I'm going to put this, never left, my friend. I'm going to put that there. I know. I want to share, now that you said that, I'm going to share something that happens. And obviously, especially if you're a creator, if you're, doing YouTube videos, you're creating, and then you start, quote unquote, being part of communities, and you start hearing people call you family, and you have people saying to you friend, right? And you think that this is another world, this is another space, that they really understand you, and but like we have the same, it's the same, we have the same, like, we want you to stay forever, like just like in real life. But I've come to the understanding, I might say, that just like in real life, let's keep walking, Choco. People come for a reason, for a season, and that we should appreciate them. So basically, I want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, all my people that I communicate with. I think it's like an amazing, like everything else, us humans, we take things for granted. Wait, let's try to get the gimbal. I do have the stand before we keep going, Choco. Let's just see what happens with that gimbal without a battery, if I can still use it. So yeah, I'm trying to be the same. I'm like, where is she? you know, what is she doing? I haven't seen her in a while. And, so and so, same thing, like with people like you. I'm like, maybe when I was doing my live stream and I couldn't pay attention to him as much. Like, ow! Hi, guys. Oh my God. I didn't pay attention. I got stung by a wasp. Ah! Ay, ay, ay. We're in tune is right. I'm telling you guys, all my information is for me. I'm gonna put this down really quickly, guys. Ay, Dios mío. That hurt. Ay, Dios mío. I got stung. What did Muhammad Ali say? Oh, shoot. Sting like a bee. But that was a wasp. Oh, Lord. Oh, shoot. That one hurt. Ouch, exactly. Where is he? They said that they keep coming. I'm like, don't come back again. They keep coming. All right, I'm going to try to switch this up. And you... Wait, no, wait. I should try another. Let me get the gimbal out. So, see if I can... I'm going to do this. I know what I'll do. I'll do this. And then we'll switch it. How's that? Oh! Hi. Aloha. Look, I finally did it. Okay, so I'm not sure, but I'm just going to show you guys. If who's ever been tuning into the lives have seen that I've been using the gimbal. So there it is. It twists. Oh, look, see? Kind of like twists on its own and stuff. And so let's see if it works. I forgot to charge it. That's the whole point. I forgot to charge it. I thought it was still charged. Oh, and look what I found out today. Oh my God! See, I'm a learner. I didn't even know that it could do this. Wow. See? I didn't know. So I really am learning, and I'm trying to get better so I can create better cinematography for you, 71 Cowboys, and everyone else who's tuning. Let's see who else here. Wait. Oh, there's Teddy Fisher. We love Teddy. Jackson Holmes. All right. Okay. Ouch. So anyway, yeah. Just so you know, let's see here. And then we got this thing. The stand. But we're going to try to see now if I can put you in here. Let me see. Maybe. I don't think it's going to. See, my learning curve is very different than now. Oh, you see, maybe. I don't know. My learning curve, I'm telling you, I just need to just basically just feel it out. Read a manual? What? Um, Definitely I need to watch some more YouTube video, that's for sure. Oh, wait, that's not gonna work. Is it? Let's see. No, that's completely. Mm. So I might not be able to use it without it being charged. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna break it. No, I'm not. Don't even say that. Okay, wait, guys. I'm gonna find. Oh no. See, that is gonna. They should be. They. I. Listen. I think that we should be able to use this without with the battery charge or not. Like it should be a stand. It should be. Mm. Hmm. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe could have, should have, and would have, but didn't. You see? Okay. I'm trying it, but I don't think it's working. Uh, all right, Chucks. Well, there was my little experiment, and that doesn't mean that just because I couldn't figure out, that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. I could just be like, I'm gonna try it again, which I should have done before I started my live stream. So, Choco, should we do a little stretching? So the funny thing is, we're back to the way it was filming before, which is just sort of putting it up. I'm gonna lean it up on my gimbal here. How's that? Oh, that makes sense. So that's what I'm also talking about with all this fuss and like always, oh, I have to be better. I have to be more professional. I've got to get better equipment and everything. And then we find ourselves back where we started for whatever reason, right? Even when I was practicing with the gimbal and everything, it's going to take me a while to really figure it out. So I, as I'm filming, I move my arm and then it just sort of like, I'm like, what is it doing? It flips upside down. And so, like I said, it's gonna actually take me a while to know, is the gimbal okay? Is it good or is it me? So bear with me. I'm so glad that you are joining me for my live streams, and that's what's going on from now on. It's a sort of a workout and tech. You know, get tech savvy while you work out, while you get toned and tight. Keep your tech right. You see? And this is planting a seed. This is what planting a seed looks like. It's being brave and bold enough to know that you don't know, but still giving it a try and failing. And then getting up and doing it again and again, until one day, which you may have noticed from some of my lives as well, we've been training, we've been doing planks, we've been doing squats, we've been doing horse stance. And we hadn't been doing full body raises, but I decided to go ahead and try it, give it a try. And I was completely surprised at how I was able to manifest that that strength in another position from doing the other ones. Oh, you got to get going? Okay. Oh, 71 Cowboys. I'm so glad to see you again. I'll try to check in sometimes, but the thing is I don't want to get, this is not, this is about moving into motivation. This is about physically being and becoming the change that we would like to see by taking exercise and positive thoughts and positive language, esoteric, quantum physics, epigenetics, all the new things that uplift our humanity and our society and our earth and vibrate uh, vibrasonics. Vibrasonics. That was the word. I wanted to say it correctly before I confused everyone. Vibrasonics. Hi, Purpley. I love purple. You know who's Purpley, right? Who was the greatest of all Purpleys? The artist known as, right? That was for a special reason because he knew that the aura of the crown chakra, that the highest spiritual, that's the color that it radiates. So purpley, that's why they put the purple, it's such a, such, the purple, the crowns, and the 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's do the world's greatest stretch. Now that we're here and we're getting grounded, literally, I like to do this. I go to the beach, I don't bring a towel, I really don't bring a yoga mat out. Sometimes I bring a blanket. So the world's greatest stretch. So we're going to go from plank and we're going to have our alignment. Super important. We always speak about alignment, right? So your heel, your hand, everything is, and then your back leg is stretched out. And this is called the world's greatest stretch. Extension, reach, twist, thoracic twist, right? Balance, strength, flexibility. So we've only just started this, so you can join in. Just get up wherever you are. You can, if you have to start with your knee down, that's totally fine. The point is make that first baby step because the key is motivation does not happen first. If you are waiting for motivation, it's not happening. You need to move into motivation. I know it sounds crazy, and who am I to say that I know that? But I know it as an experience, and I know it from my human experience, and I know it from my heart and soul experience because I care, because you know why? I want you and I to be here as long as we can to experience, to co-create, right? And so if you're not feeling good, like what the heck? If you're not looking good, who am I gonna hang out with? Like if I'm not, you don't want to hang. If I'm down and out, and I'm what they call it, Downy Debbie Downer, and I'm Bobby Bummer, and I'm, and I'm all nostalgic and crying for things that happened in the past. Like literally, how long are you going to want to share that space and that energy before you say, "Wow, that that's really not what I came here for." So we must trick ourselves by baby steps moving into motivation. And the irony that we say baby steps, right? That's like the beginning again, right? So we are told to become like children again. So, ooh, that is a really nice stretch. I really, didn't know it was called that. I mean, I've pretty much done that throughout my life in various ways without such specific concentration on the thoracic uh, twist. The wind is blowing. Don't fall down. Hold on, guys. Just feel the wind. Listen to the wind. Very windy. That's what I feel. My expression of the wind and the trees and the leaves and the little flowers on the trees. So come away with me. Blow away with me. Come and feel this breeze with me. Let me transmit this nature, the sun, the sky, the ground, your divine right at any place, at any stage of your life, to choose health as your birthright, choose health as your wealth. Let me, let you, let us inspire one another. I go live because I feel like there might be someone who literally is listening, who literally needs to know that they can get up and go, no matter what time, what age, what color, what size, what anything, anyone who told you you couldn't. Only you have the right to thrive and strive. And here's the thing, you might not know how or what, with who and when you're going to win. But if you walk in that direction, something is going to happen. You see? And if you don't end up where you thought you were, it's because you found something better along the way. So that's just what I come to say. That's what I say anyway. That's why I'm going live, because I started talking to myself a lot. I was leaving, they tell you, they say the peeps start to drop as you start to change and rearrange your brain and open up and unwind that DNA, because you want to play a higher, better game. And you start to look around and they are doing the same. So, yeah, that's how it went. And then you find yourself alone in the dark. You're like, wait. Yo, yo, we working out. Come on, keep it fit. You see, I gotta, like, they have to know I've been hiding out. What is going on here? I've been hiding out, but why should I hide out? This is what I'm all about. Fitness, working out, trying to transition into the most holistic lifestyle that is possible. I'm not, listen, everyone has their road and everyone has their destiny, literally, right? So I'm not here to preach, and although they always tell me that, I mean, they've been telling me that since I've been in the club. They're like, who do you think you are? I'm like, well, it's a great time. I was thinking to myself, it's a great time because they're really letting loose and they're really being themselves. Sorry, I'm getting all blown out. They're really being themselves. And so I can like suggest some things to them that may be a little bit healthier, right? And that's been a while. So it's been a long journey since I, was considering, oh, maybe I should, you know, be a little bit more holistic, healthier, and choose healthier foods, right? So, oh, wait. Oh, wow. Who's this? Nice to see you. That was nice of you. Husani. Nice to see you too. I love all my international guests. I'm so excited when I start to learn and look and figure out how I'm creating and who's watching. And I found people from all around the world. And I realize it's about quality as it's always been. You and we've always been attracted to the VIP because we like a little bit more privacy, right? It's not so much about being a snob or this or that, right? It's always been about having space. You need space to dance around. You need space to look and be looked around. You say you got everything you're on, and you're like, wait, back up, right? So VIP to me is about quality, right? And that's why I see my space as that. Internationally, we're picking up people from all around the world, quantum thinkers, co-creators, performing artists, you know, uh, it's like creating this team for the future. That's what I feel like we're doing. We're being prepared because we're going to be proof that we went through it and we survived. We created. We were given this opportunity. YouTube and right? We got this thing going on, this partnership, and they've been communicating with me, and I've been leveling up, as they say, right? And opportunities have been and are being given. So I really appreciate that you guys are listening and that my subscriber count are getting to the, what do they call it, the social proof count, because the sponsors and the commercials and, the corporate world, they need their proof. Okay, they need their proof. So I appreciate you guys understanding that and giving it to us. So as that happens, we get so much more opportunity. We get products. We can do giveaways. We get it. Well, I started already on StreamYard. Hi, Mel from StreamYard. I said I would do this, but that was probably about a year ago, right? And that's how long, it's like, that. So it's here. It's forever now. That's the point. Forever now. So I did it. I did the StreamYard, and that one's rolling. I got that up. You can check that out. So I'll be using StreamYard again. I just like, oh my God, there's too many options. It's like, I can't. I honestly cannot. My brain, like, how can you guys do this? It's like, upgrade, new update, this one. I can't. I just don't my little brain is, like they said, amongst the people that use like 3 to 5%. So I'm seriously trying to activate it and use metaphysical thinking and quantum and all of that to open up another dimension of my brain and add some tech skills. Either that, or somebody just needs to like move here, or just say, listen, I'll manage you, agent, manager, tech person, like what's his name, Dean, that mastermind guy. He said he was in freaking in those kids, the classroom, what are they called? They're they can't get in the regular classrooms. So go to special room, special ed, that's it. And now he's a genius. Now he's a multi-millionaire. Now he's like teaching us, people around the world, like how to do courses. But he doesn't actually do the hard work of he got a whole team. He does what I like to do. Get up on the stage and talk. And no, I'm joking. He did it. He did the work. He sold the cars. He made the books. He he beat the trolls when they told him no and told him go back to the special ed and and you're this and you're that, and he survived. He did the divorce. I'm sorry for that he had to go through that to become the person that he is now, which I like I said. So you can't listen to the no's, basically, is the point in terms of being and becoming genius. Because even Albert Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge, because imagination encircles the world. So, we have been told already. So I need to start listening. We need to start listening and just co-creating and stop being afraid. Like, I need to stop being afraid that people are gonna, what one day of course I'm gonna say something. Not everybody likes everything. You don't like everything your family says. You don't like everything your husband says. You don't like everything your own self says to yourself. So someone's not going to like something I say one day, or they're going to read something I write. And, that's, hey, that's the way it is in real life too, right? So I cannot be worried who's staying, who's going, who's coming. I just got to do what I do. And then the cameras play tricks on you, and the lighting plays tricks on you. And sometimes we're so, you know, unattractive in ways, right? My hair, I'm always fixing my hair because it's getting busy and it's getting frizzy. And say, hey, oh, they're gonna tell me, they told me already, the nest, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, well, I'm working on it. I've been putting everything in the world. I've been to I use pink luster. I use the coconut oil. I use the other oil. I used the VO 5 years ago, right? And then every once in a while, it's so inexpensive. All right, just grab it. But at the same time, you're drying out your hair. It's not organic and natural. And then I used those too, and those were very expensive, and that worked for a while. And now I'm like, oh my God, Scala, the Brazilian one. I'm like, I'm gonna do the same thing as those girls, and because I do it anyway, right? I flip my head over, and because I wash outside, I off grid, right? I take the hose, and then I'm looking. I'm like, oh, that would look good, and then they could really see my nice curls, right? Not the frizz. So that one might be coming up. And then I have the dilemma, right? Okay, wait. If I'm going from this hip hop hottie lifestyle to a holistic lifestyle, I should be using organic and natural, and I do as much as I can do, right? And then I'm like, well, wait, maybe I need to just like grain up some rice. I need to do the rice thing. That's it. I put avocado and mayonnaise and egg. So it's just constantly, being and becoming is a journey, and there's so many options that are right. But what is right for us at the right time? Because what's right for us at one time changes. Change is the one thing we can count on, right? Right. And so here I am. Sometimes I say I'm not going to talk, and I'm just going to walk, and I'm just going to work out. But today there was a big conversation going around all around me, and it all had to do with someone you would least expect, who I have been sharing and trying to get to do yoga forever, right? And then forever is now. And then I hear them speaking to someone else in another country and saying that that you got to do yoga at least. They're saying no, and they're saying the other one doesn't want to, and they're saying that they're going to send someone there. And that's right. Sometimes we need outside influence to say, hey, you can do this. And I just want to share with you that I understand, I understand, I comprehend all the reasons why you may or may not, or you can't do this at this moment. but I'm here to assist you, to guide you, to show you, and to tell you that as a real human being who has been through similar issues, similar emotional vortexes of negativity, that it works. And I'll just take the first steps with you. So, oh my goodness, so cute. Sin Excuses says, adopt me. Do you know that I have so many animals that adopt me? There's a wild boar, Choinky, and you can check him out. There's shorts, there's videos, there's the cats. Every single cat that you see there adopted me at different times, and they're like different sizes and different colors. And there's the dog. There's Chocolate, and Chocolate adopted. I was gonna say my other little doggy, but I never posted Shisha when we first started. And don't make me cry. Oh my goodness, little Shisha. I'm gonna post her. She was so cute. She's my little min pin. But she had to go to heaven. But that's okay. Actually, what happened was they say that they come back to you in another form maybe. And so just as black as she was and just where she left, the little kitty Zori came. So we have Zori. Yeah. And you can check Zori out. I have clips of her. Let's get back to working out. Right? This is what happens. You guys make me talk. And we wanted to go and see. It's a wild shot that the obstacles, the hanging loop obstacles from a recent Spartan event that we just sneak over there. We're on the private ranch, so that's why I showed you that is no trespassing. And why? Why do you know? Well, there's so much beauty here. There's peace. There's quiet. People get married here. France. Wow. Oui, oui. Monsieur, Madame, croque, croque, Monsieur, croque, Madame, et escargot. I went to France. Cava, que cava. Oh my gosh! I have the craziest. It's literally like a satire comedy, like you would expect, like a American from Brooklyn goes to Paris, goes to France. It's so crazy. My girlfriend was in love. We weren't supposed to. I mean, the whole thing. We were the fashion industry, right? You got to go to Paris. She definitely was in love with this model he's like, come and visit me. You can stay with me in Paris. You can stay with me in Paris. Marseille. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm so sorry, but like I said, we had this crazy experience, and one of the scenes I remember is both of us sitting on the curb of the sidewalk, and she was crying. You can imagine how that love affair. We were on the sidewalk in Paris, crying. She was crying, and the guy, Parisian, of course, I will take you. I will help you. I will take you to the Tour Eiffel. I don't think we went everywhere. He took us everywhere else to eat and around and to see his friends. And anyway, that story is a whole like, tú es tres bella. Oh, bueno, gracias. Primero, gracias. Segundo, it's a reflection, right? Because Rainer Marie Rilke, he wrote a poem that I once read, and it said that beauty threatens to disdain us. And I didn't really know what it meant, but it was so captivating. It was so enticing. And I, was always so confused about what really beauty was and how important it was and, all that. And I burned it and I kept it. And so it's relative, right? And it exists. But I believe it's obviously within all of us and within many things that we don't expect to call beauty. So I believe we have all sides in us, right? The good, the bad, the ugly, and the beauty. So I really do appreciate it. I'm a human being, I'm a woman, I appreciate compliments, right? But I also am aware. It's like women in general. I mean, what's that song? I don't think there's any girl that I don't find pretty, you know? So I'm one of those people that actually through working and experiencing and with fashion and art and theater and all that, you get an opportunity, I think, to see the male and female in different than the average person, right? Let's say. So when they're taking on and taking off different faces and images and such, so then you come to the realization that people in general will tell you that they have one type or that they like one type, but they will be attracted to literally anyone at the right time, right? So I think that women's just the whole jealousy thing and she looks better than her or or me or all that it's a trap. So if you can start to just see the beauty in your sister, it, or even if you don't see it, don't say anything. Don't say who's more or less, right? Beauty is, listen, in terms of attraction, shoots, I used to look at, like, there's a lot of, let's say, what they consider attractive people, and you have to look at them and look at them and look at them and say, my God, can I just see somebody who's like not perfect? It's like just normal being, because there's a uniqueness to each person. Oh my God, oh, that person is so cool. Look, they're missing a tooth. Like, whoa, oh, you find them attractive. What the heck? Oh, that person, yeah, their hair, it's like like an afro. And you're like, yeah, I love it. Right? So, I mean, look at all the shapes and sizes. So, yeah, beauty and attraction. It's out there and it's in you. So, wake up, right? That's what I was reading this morning. That was about the vibrasonics. Yeah, vibration and sonics, right? And so, like, that was even speaking about doing the mirror work and, looking at yourself and saying what it is that you want to create in your life, and then really getting it to your core so that you vibrate and attract it. I know this is can't remember this author's name. Seems that he only wrote the one book on vibrasonics, but I do know B. Stone. Robert B. Stone also, and these are so it's under metaphysics. He also speaks on that vibratronics. I think so. There's vibrasonics and vibratronics, right? Oh, so somebody, so the thing is yeah, we can't have too much crazy messages here. So let's see here. Auto parts. Oh gosh. Okay. So yeah, you guys are crazy. I'll put that up though, right? People like that. But yeah, but don't, here's the thing. We can't be saying this is a holistic channel. This is a holistic channel, and I'm doing this for the purposes of motivating, inspiring, mental health, physical well-being, never quitting, never giving up on yourself, moving past chaos and creating your desires, right, through affirmations, through physical exercise, through positive, through eating, healthier. So it's not that I'm not aware, but I'm not going to respond, and I'm not going to battle, right? I'm not here to battle or rank, but although every once in a while I'll throw out a little rap or a rhyme. It's more like a rhyme. I'm a little bit of a rhymey, not a rapper. But I throw it down. Actually, somebody gave me a compliment not that long ago, because every time we're doing like these gatherings and these bonfires, and they start to, I can't help it, right? And they start to play the guitar, and I'm like, yo, you gotta throw some flavor in there. I'm like, yo, you tell him to meet me right here tomorrow. Tell him that I'll be back again tomorrow. All right? They'll be like, Jane says, have you seen my friend around? I'll be like, yeah, have you seen him? Tell him I'll be back again tomorrow. No, so anyway, it's fun. And then they tell me, oh, yeah, because they're not paying attention at the moment. But then later when they play back the thing, oh, wow, okay. So that's what I do. I just play around. I do a lot of writing, and my writing is rhyme and riddle between the lines, kind of like not sarcastic, but no, not sarcastic. Just kind of makes you question. Because it's for me. I write what I feel about reality, about dreams, about possibilities, and so sometimes people probably just think I just say positive things. I'm just silly. I'm not, I haven't. But it's a choice. And the reason I do that, I'm going to tell you now. So any of you guys, all my peeps that I go and I write comments, I'm doing that because I believe in you, and I'm supporting you. I'm giving you my life force energy. That just this it's what I can do for society right now, for humanity, because that's where we're going. We are attention deficit disorder, and we need that attention, and we're playing into it, and that money, and you get, so it's like this. So I'm saying to myself, well, if this is what's going to give some confidence, right, like those little things in the corner, those likes, right? I said it before, I'll say it again. Seeds, cinnamon, shells, a little skill that you have. You can sew, you can make the best tamales, you can make the best empanadas, you can make the best stuffed cabbage. Whatever. You got a skill, literal skill you're doing here. I could see that having value. I can see, like I said, things that you wouldn't expect, having value. But what and who are selling likes? That you don't like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm very, this is a very curious issue, very curious place that we have gotten ourselves into. Our precious life, our precious life force, our precious days, especially when you're in your prime of your physical, uh, it seems eternal. You feel eternal. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to feel like you are immortal and that your beauty shall never fade and that your being, that you will always be. But the thing is that a tree doesn't just show up. That like you just walk and then one day there it is, fully grown, strong, bearing fruit. So when they say when was the best time to plant a tree? 10 years ago. When is the second best time? Today. So you can start to plant your seeds of holistic, let's just say, right? The best you. Let's just say that all it means is a whole picture of yourself. That picture includes your physical being, the way that you want it to be, your body type as healthy. So it's not weight, health over weight, right? Your looks, your hairstyle, your mannerism, the way that you speak. You know, you admire certain people. You admire the way that they carry themselves. You say, oh, they got a certain swagger. Oh, they're so cool. Or this that. So maybe you don't see yourself this way now, but if you plant those seeds and you start taking those little steps, doing those affirmations daily to reprogram the inner, your core beliefs. You see? To reprogram who you are. Inversion. I always speak about inversion. Why? Change the brain, change the way the blood circulates. See things differently, literally. Literally, inversion helps you to see things differently. I know it's crazy, but it's true. So, and then you wonder, oh, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. You're not going to feel like it, especially if you haven't done it. What happens is you start to create a vortex of energy. So if that energy includes the words no, includes the words I can't, includes the words I don't feel like it, that vortex just keeps getting stronger and stronger every day that you say, I can't, I won't, I don't feel like it. I'm I'm tired. You reinforce that. And it becomes even more of a challenge to just break out of it, because that's literally what you have to do, is break out of that vortex that's holding you back from being and becoming your most vibrant, healthy, youthful, exciting, sensuous self. It is. It's a vortex. And it's almost like you can feel the waves. Oh, you don't speak English. Habla español un poquito. Sad Hill. Only French. Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui, monsieur. Un poco de español habla. Oh, bueno, ok. Bueno, que estoy diciendo La verdad que estoy diciendo es que cada persona tiene el derecho a seguir buscando sus sueños, como no importa su edad, ni importa su color, ni importa nada. Es que cada día es una oportunidad a levantarte y empezar de nuevo. Eso es que estoy diciendo. Eso es, yo estoy demostrando que tenemos que motivación no viene primero, la motivación. Es que vienen, es que necesito moverte, ¿entiendes? Moverte, mover. Vas a joder. Boca, dale Messi. Yo, what up? What the heck you doing, Riquelme? Who did what? I do want to buy my little bambino. Chichico, who is? Ay, Chichico. Ay, Chichi. Ay. Choco. I think he wants to go. I think we should go. I think we should go take that walk and see if anything's up. Déjame ver si mi amigo me entendí. On que France. ¿Vienes? Oh, ok. O vos cuando quieres venir por Hawái. Hey. Ok, vamos a caminar porque él está listo. Vamos a caminar. Yeah, so thank you. I hope I see new faces, new names, new people coming and visiting my videos. Oh my gosh, don't get bit by a bug. Bit by what they call waspy. Ah. Okay, we're gonna go walk now, okay? So we're gonna go and see if we see anything. Now, shoots. Espera, okay, Sangel? I need to practice un poco de French. Actually, there's another girl. It's so funny. One of the exoticals is a Creole, Louisiana. Yeah, so she had a live stream and she said she was going to be enseñando French, teaching French. So maybe I'll go learn a few words, learn a sentence. Puede ser que me voy a aprender un poco de Frenchy para hablar con vos. France. Okay, since we're gonna walk, I'm gonna switch it, okay? Just take me for a walk, Choco. Let's go. How cool is that? Oh. Maybe let's see. Chokes. Gets a little bit more water. There we go. Do you? Do you or not? No? quiere agua. Bueno. Oh. Okay, guys, sorry. Okay. ¿Qué es Speak Pan? Nuk nuk. Speak Pan Burian. Pan Burian. Auto parts. Okay. Let's go. Wow, my lighting must be good today. Or it's that I just decided I need to be confident. You know, it's like I've been so vain. Just bottom line, you know, that's the thing. We've been so vain. Our society has become so vain and shallow in terms of, you know, the way that we judge each other. And I thought it didn't affect me, and I thought that my holistic lifestyle, my yoga training, and everything, and even though, yeah, I do know that I know, but yeah, once I got the camera on and I started, you know, like with the dog going all around, going live, and the world said, you know, I found myself looking at the camera, looking at the thing, and it's like, that battery just peeks in, it's like, you're so it's good to get a burst of confidence and to kind of forget about the looks and all that and just, oh, that's dangerous. Get over here. I didn't even realize that was broken. Oh, I'm sorry, Choco. See? Oh, that's not good. See, you could get sprayed. Better pay attention. Look, that is, no wonder the sheep escaped. I missed it yesterday. We missed it. I would love to see it. I love when I see the animals escape in streets. Of course, not one that get hurt, but I think it's cool when all of a sudden there's a wild animal on the road. and they said that Choco actually played with the sheep. We really missed it. Yeah, I don't think that they're still there at all. I think if anything, the obstacles. Oh, but there's some wild horses, though. We can see that. Choco. Yeah, if anything, I think that the obstacles that might be here might just be way down on the other side. I did get to jump on the obstacle with the rings. I'll make a little clip of that in one of my lives. Oh, look, you guys, that's where the whole Spartan was, and now it's empty. You can see the clip. I have it there on my videos. There's the horses. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we're just going on a walk. I don't think we're gonna get to jump on the obstacle because everything. Although maybe they had to empty all this. Let's just keep walking, right? So let's show them the horses. See, unfortunately, I wish I had the gimbal working now. Because this whole thing is going to be rickety rackety, shickety shackety, wickety wackety. That's the language, see? He said that's his speak bad. I started speaking it. Shickety shackety wackety. Yep. All right. So, DJI, Gimbal, Osmo, 7P users, remember to not do like me and forget to charge it. I think that it probably has, oh, no, Choco, you're not going in there. Come on. I think it probably has, let's say, I would like to say 7 hours of use. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna keep note next time. Charge it up, and I'm gonna use it and see how many days. I'm probably saying I could use it 2 days. That's what it seemed like 2 days and a couple hours per day. Because that's the live stream that I did. Hi, we're going on this walk. And you can see we came pretty far. We've been moving into motivation, as they say, right? That's the goal. Keep moving. I didn't actually really feel like it, believe it or not, today. It's like, oh, like you get into that space. But I took my own advice, and I took my own advice. Choco, don't pull me backwards, dude. I took my own advice and I started to move. Just said, we're gonna get ready and we're gonna do this. So, because that's how it works, right? Planting the seed, walking, moving into motivation. I gave myself some inspiration. I said, you know, there's people out there that they're not moving and they're not doing their workout. They're not doing their yoga dance and they're not doing their breathing. So that's what I said I would do. And we're doing it. Me and my YouTube journey as a co-creator. Oh, what the heck? What are those? Oh, Choco, what was that? Little baby rodents? What they call? Mongoose? Mongoose? Here's an old tree. Yeah, well, you guys get to see this beautiful old ranch that's private and they rent it for weddings and special events, right? It's like very, very old, I think, from the 1800s. I used to, oh, my favorite little flowers. Oh my god, I love these flowers. These are wildflowers. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Like, you see, like, all these different colors put together, and we thought we just were the ones who created this. Like, mixing colors like this, but it's in nature. And actually, I just put up a post, too. I was lucky enough to grow a dragon fruit. And it's fuchsia. This is beauty. How cute are they? It's little. It's like in the midst of the of the dry and the. In the midst of all that, you find this beauty. I find that wood beautiful. It's art to me. Choco, what do you say? Is there anything left for us to play on? We're just gonna have to use our imagination. Imagination creates reality. I hear, uh-oh. I hear like trucks with beeping, which means there's work being done. Okay. Here we, listen, we're moving as a reminder. Oh, look at these little tiny hearts. Look at this heart. Perfect timing. I wanted to remind you guys why we were doing this. A little heart leap. Oh my goodness. You see, so we're moving for our soul fitness, you know, and the message is right here. There couldn't be a better message. Nature wants us to be happy. Nature is waiting for us to find it. Choco, nature is waiting for them, right? I created a highlight. I don't know. I never know what it's going to choose. But we just saw the beautiful flowers and the leaves. So maybe it'll catch it and show somebody. Choco, thank you for bringing me out on a walk. Oh. I see something over there. Choco, could we be lucky? Oh, please. Please. Ow! I got stung earlier, guys. So, yeah. Sun's peeking out, so let's get a beautiful view. Going on a nice long walk. Why? Because we have to. We have to plant the seed of action in our body. It's called body memory. Body memory. So this body has to remember to be active no matter what. Nope, I don't see it. They took it down. Choco. At least we got to play on it the other day. Well, at least we got a great walk in. Choco, Looks like we're just gonna have to work out on our own. There's no, doesn't look like an obstacle course here. There's still things over here. Maybe we're lucky. Maybe they loved it too, and they wanted to hang out, so they left that. I should have come yesterday. Oh, see, there's the shoulda, woulda, and coulda, didn't. No. Shoot. I see something yellow, but Choco. No, I think it's a big machine. Yellow machine. Ah. Another do not enter sign. So, look at that huge tree. This is old property. Like I told you already. Do not enter. This is it right there. You see? Oh, God, it's so beautiful. What is that? Is that aloe vera? Is that like super huge aloe vera? I don't think so. Is that super huge? I just have to check. No, it's not. Aloe vera doesn't grow like that. Okay, I know better. Did you see this tree? It's hundreds of years old. And look. No, we're not supposed to be here. Don't do it. Don't tell on us. Do not enter. Why is there, you see that like branch, that big block of wood like in the middle there? I guess that was another, I don't know what that is. Horses crossing, go slow. That's what it said. Oops, sliding down. Okay. No, it's gone. You know, look, we just keep having hope to the last minute. But no, it's gone. Everything is done. Okay. Where are we gonna go? Come on, Choco, we gotta continue this workout. Even though we didn't find the obstacle course. What's back here? Choco, wow. Choco, What did you find? What did you find? Where are you taking us? Oh, look at this. Look at the way that these roots are. Oh my God, look at that. That's art. What the heck? This is art. Nature's art. Like, oh my God, what happened here? Why is that tree like that? And then this other tree, look, it's hugging it. That tree is hugging that. Oh my God. It's like, it looks like a dancer. Oh, look at this. This is all coming from this tree. What is this? And there's a little fairy cave in here. Oh my God, this is a gnome home. It even looks like a big bird. Oh, this is very mystical. This land and these trees are so old, and no one is talking to us. Pero no, ¿por qué? Me parece que es un poquito duro el carne, no me voy a comer. Choco, ojalá que no terminamos en una situación así. Vos sos mi amigo. Ay, Choco, hay un maldito. Hay uno maldito, por eso estamos afuera, para dar un poco de la naturaleza. Que Dios te bendiga y que tu mente está sin sufrimiento, sin negatividad. Realmente que tus ángeles te cuidan. Que el ángel Daniel, que es tu nombre, es un nombre sagrado. Y yo sé que los tiempos son fuertes, son mucho negativos. No puede creer, no puede confiar en personas, Daniel. Yo sé, pero hay más para cada persona. Yo sé que vos quieres más. O no era para venir. You wouldn't come to this life. You chose to come here, Daniel. Así esas palabras de negatividad, de fea y cosas así, vos tienes la opción. Si le gusta vivir así, si vos quieres algo así, pasó a vos, a su familia, a su perro, a su hija, a su nieto, a alguien que vos tienes amor. Eso es que pasa, nos atrae, we attract what we think about. So I don't wish that on you. I don't wish that on anyone here. I'm not gonna forget you. You wanted to be heard. It's all new for me, so I hear you. So my wishes, my prayers, they're for you too, brother. No puede decir en una palabra así. Son reflexiones. It's a reflection. So I feel for you. And I want you to breathe. Respirar profundo. Wow, we found this quiet, sacred place, this road that I've never. What are we finding? We don't know what this is. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Choco, what did we find? Oh my god, I think I know what we found. Are we on a river? Are we on a riverbed? I think we're on a riverbed. Like, because yeah, this goes under the bridge. I think so. Oh my gosh. Let's Choco, let's say hello to people. Look what we found, guys. We're in the jungle. We're in the like tropical rainforest, kind of a subtropical thing going on here. And we found this, it's like a riverbed. So we're going on a journey. Going on a journey. You see, I told you I would take you somewhere. I told you that if you join me, I would do pop-up surprise lives, right? So this is a pop-up surprise live. This is because I don't even know where we're gonna go, who we're gonna see, you know. But one thing I do know is we're gonna step out of the norm. We're gonna move into motivation, and we're gonna co-create, right? It's so cool. Let's see here if we can see anybody else. It's hard to. Yeah, we're gonna just keep walking by. See, I wish now is what the time that I need the gimbal with the thing, right? Because then I can just hold it and I can keep walking. Now I just got my hand. Look at this. This is another fairy home. I just love them. Choco, look at the fairy home we found. You guys, can you see that? There's like a little doorway. Can you see the fairy home, the dome, doorway, dome? I'm gonna put this grass down so we can see it. Choco, we're taking them into the fairy door. Have you guys seen a fairy door before? Choco? Trying to show everybody stay together, because then they get a little bit like lonely if they don't see that we're here, Choco, right? I think we can only walk so far here. See what we found? We came on this exploration, and then it's like going on the riverbed under the bridge. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, look at that tree up there. Can you see it? So yeah, this is it. Getting out into nature. Oh, I think we should do something. Choco, what do you think about our exploring? I think we should put our camera down and do some working out. Maybe we should do it next to this art tree. Right, Choco? Okay. Choco. We're gonna try to do a little something, something. Whoa. Woo. Taking a little break here in the jungle. You gotta take a break, yeah. Whoa. Ah. Wow. Whew. Choco? A little bit of water? Choco? A little bit of water? Aww. Okay. Wow. Whew. Definitely, it gets messy. It gets sweaty. I know, I know, I know. Calm down here. Oh no, what did we do? Oh, we left it over at the. I had banana clip, banana. I talk about banana in my other short. You guys, if you don't know, I'm talking about a certain sunblock that went AWOL on me. I used it in my live and telling you, I don't know what was in that stuff. I borrowed it from a surfer and it wasn't organic, it wasn't mineral, and it definitely didn't hold up against the sweat. And so basically, tears in my eyes, sniffling throughout my life. Right, Choco? Upali. Okay. Okay, okay. I say okay too. Just came on. We just went on a wonderful walk, a surprise live, and we found this beautiful riverbed, winding road, and my motivation is to move, to walk into motivation. Sat Nam. I just say Sat Nam. Namaskar. And welcome to our holistic living where we move into motivation, where we dance for health, where dance is medicine, where we have, how do you say, transitioned from a whole from a hip hop, let's just say, a hip hop lifestyle, we transitioned into a holistic lifestyle. So that includes transitioning from Long Island iced teas to chai tea. You know what I'm saying? So we do yoga dance, dance yoga, dance for health, dance medicine, as is done in the in Australia Dance for Health organization, as Yale, as Harvard University is doing studies on dance for health, as Albert Einstein College in New York is doing studies on dance as medicine. So it seems I've been bouncing around for a while, and there was something to it because the bouncing around is actually called rebounding now, and they have the rebounding machines in the gym, plates, right? Plates. Bounce, bounce, bounce it out. Bounce, bounce, bounce it out. Bounce it out. So that's the key. Yo, but if you don't have the plate, if your priority is not to go to a gym, you do have your feet, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about. We have our own bodies to work with, and we have acupressure points all along the bottom of our feet. And so, if we are to just as simple as this, choose to bounce on a daily basis, right? Maybe a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening. Um, what you're actually doing is activating the lymph nodes throughout the body, which actually helps to stimulate the detoxing. So it's a physically simple move that you have access to do anywhere, anytime. Obviously, somebody will laugh if you're in the middle of the office or if you get up at a restaurant in the middle of the room, and you're like, wait, excuse me, just got to get myself back in balance here and aligned, right? So you might want to just do it at the park. You might take a walk. You might go to the bathroom. Nobody can say anything to you what you're doing in your stall, right? Satnam, Adgurai Name, Jagadgurai Name, Satgurai Name, Siri Guru Deve Name, Ad Such a God, Such Habi, Such Nanakase Be Such, Ad Such a God, Such Habe, Such Nanakase Be Such, Adgurai Name, Jagadgurai Name, Satgurai Name, Siri Guru Devi Name, Ad Such Jagad, Such Habi, Such Nanakase Be Such, Ad Such Jagad, Such Habe, Such Nanakase Be Such, Adgurai Name, Jagadgurai Name, Satgurai Name, Siri Guru Devi Name, Om Dam Dagaye Namaha, Om Dam Dagaye Namaha, Om Dam Dagaye Namaha. Hola, Ronaldo. Ronaldo is fans of Ronaldo. See or no? So fans of Messi, el mano de Dios. Como se dice en el otro, que you cannot bite anymore. You cannot bite people anymore. Big fan, of course. Yo, but I just gotta say that don't give up. Yo, don't give up on Boca. Just because. You're like Riquelme. ¿Pero qué estás diciendo? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Riquelme, ¿pero qué? See, I did. I did go to a really good game. Yo, they brought me and I had to dress like a boy. I had to put literally dress like hide out undercover. It's not the place where you know, vos sabes, yo fui a un partido y yo necesitaba vestirme como un pibe para escondirme y era pesado. Era Boca River. Era Boca River. Let me just tell you, I was like, en un momento algo fui y como ellos lo tiraron los bombas, las cosas de tear gas y como yo era como y primero alguien gritando, cantar, mirándome como con todo, ¿viste? Y después el tear gas. What? You got a picture with Ronaldo? That's so cool. You better save it. No, the thing is, that's right? You know, you just never know. It's worth a lot of money. That is for sure. But then, like, how much is it worth to you, right? And then, like, if it is really worth a lot of money, maybe one day it won't be, you know? So it's like, you're like, what do I do with it? I got this. I say that, but you know what? I keep things. I just like, I've got treasures and I should be selling them. Everybody's sell, you're just hustling, trying to sell every day. We're just always learning about how to sell and I don't sell it. I think they're so beautiful, they're treasures, and I actually rather give them away. I do give them away. I've given so many gifts. I give gifts to strangers. I guess that's why I want to get my subscriber count to 1,000 and get YouTube literally to take me seriously, say I'm a partner, and for me to start having the sponsorship and stuff because I want to do giveaways. I want to do like I don't know challenges and and like it makes me happy actually. So I've got 2 hats waiting to go to 2 ladies that I met on YouTube. Something has been going on, but I still got them. Omi, Mystic Rugrats. Yo, Omi, girl, I don't know where you are. See, that's what I was saying earlier, talking about it. We make these connections on YouTube and we end up having the same feelings as in real life. Actually, we're like, we're like, oh, where are they? Oh, did they come to see me? Oh, did they say hello to me? Is anybody wondering how I'm doing? Do they actually care? What? Oh, I put all this time, this energy. Oh, I showed them all those special things. Oh, I told them all those secrets. And you're like, wait, everybody's worst nightmare, right, is to be the fool, is to find out it was all a joke and it's on us. You're like, you're like you became vulnerable, you opened up, you became authentic. You're just like, but now we want an AI and a clone, and like, no, so you're like authentic. What did they call it for a while? It was, oh, transparency, transparency. Oh, right. I care about the ether, the space between the worlds, the one where our vibrations hide. You see what I'm saying? That's what I care about. The vibrasonics of things. I care about the vibrasonics. One day I'd like to be confident enough and brave enough to do even beauty tutorials like makeup, so I could practice and do that beautiful makeup that women are doing, because I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I think it's beautiful. I think it's cool. I think we have the right to change the way we look, creative. And I just love the way that you can use shading and dimensions and create, so like, what will I look like when I get those lashes? What will I look like when I get that shiny little nose button, rabbit makeup? I love it. What will I look like when I actually can get to a hairdresser? Actually, I think I'm just trying to What I'm doing is, I'm trying to manifest like this lifestyle where they come to me. Like, actually, I would love to have the hair, the facial, the girl that does the facials. I'm like, I keep thinking and keep thinking, I should offer her to come to me. Because look, there are times, even the busiest, they want to do something different. They don't want to be in public. They don't want to be at work, and yeah, so I'm trying to just sort of manifest. Yeah, of course I have to pay. Or maybe not. I'm not going to say, of course I have to pay, because I have done hair modeling, because it's like, this thing gets so big and people need to learn how to straighten it. they're like, let's, all right, now we're bringing the real test. They look at me, the girls at the salon. They they have told me that, oh, this is how, this is it. This is as straight as it can get. And then I whip out, check out this picture. Look how straight it is there. It's like, oh, so yeah, so I know we need it. We need the tips. We need the holistic living. We need the yoga, but we need the beauty too. We need the beauty sleep. We need the tips, right? The hair, the dressing. I need to get sponsorship. I'm looking for sponsorship for dance wear, yoga wear, workout wear. Basically flexible, good for the planet, um, durable, coverage, so you could actually, I could stand on my head, I could do flips, I could do cartwheels and not have to be concerned that YouTube is going to, um, ban because it's improper. Because you have to understand, guys, YouTube is completely changing. A lot of people don't realize that. I didn't realize it. I started it with the same idea that a lot of people started, which was to have this escape from my creative side. Do a cartwheel. Of course I can do it. I will do it. Hold on. Um, wait, should I start selling things for likes like everybody else is doing? I'll do a cartwheel for. Let me see. How many likes is a cartwheel worth? You know what I'm saying? I can't even see the likes anymore. They do that on purpose. Like, the YouTube is smart. They know that we have these issues. They know that we might not keep going if we think that no one's there, if we think that no one likes us. So they want us to stay on YouTube. They want us to be here. But the key is, I'll give you a like. I need more than one like. I need you to give me more than one like, all right? Can you? You know what that's going to mean, right? It's going to mean that you're going to have to go to my other videos. One. You see, Mora, your name is More. Mora. One wants to give you more. You're going to have to go to my other videos, and I'm going to have to see your name there. You're going to have to be like, I like this video. I love this video. I love Choinky. I love Choco. These are my animals. I love Zori. Well, it's part of my workout anyway, so we're going to just get to working out here. Let's tie Choco up so we can't escape. Because I don't know how you guys do this to me. You get me talking and talking. Choco, where can I tie you so you don't go where you are? So I'm not going to be like that. Like, oh, you say this. Next thing you know, they're saying other things. But it is part of my workout. Anyway, so. Oh, Juan. Yeah, but Juan, don't be sneaky with me. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, the thing is, you have to actually like what I do. You have to actually be someone who's into, like, you think and deep inside that you're a positive influence on this planet, that you're a thought leader, that you're a quantum thinker, that you're going to be along the journey for the surprises, the learnings, the teachings. So you're not going to stay. And I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's not about, subscribers today. That's what they do, right? They get on your live and they're like, they subscribe. And then later they're like, I'm out of here or whatever, But so I only want you to do it. It's not just for today. If you know what I mean? Like, if you like nature, if you like animals, yoga dance. I know you're not going to be yoga dancing. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, ready? Oh no, Choco, are you not going to let me do a cartwheel? This will be my first request. I can't believe it. Am I falling? Is it like what's it called? That movie. In the end, am I falling for the trap? I'm the same as everybody else. I'm just a human being who wants to be liked. Oh my goodness. A stinker. I am. We all are stinkers. Quantum stinkers. Quantum thinkers, which has to do with thought leading, right? Being able to make your own call, and your call is not a selfish one. Your call is actually for your highest good, as well as those around you. That would be like a quantum thinker, a person who believes in all possibility, right? An inventor, a co-creator. And even if that's of your own environment, so what happens then is you're one less problem for society because you're actually happy and healthy. Oh, I know, right? A sellout. No, you see, now you said that. I'm not going to do it for you. Then I'm not going to do it only when I really feel like it. But let's say, okay, what we are going to do to warm up our legs. What? Darren Matthews. Hello, Darren. Well, got a lot of gentlemen on the hike today. So, I always talk about how important the squat is. Overall body workout, resting position. also helps us with opening up the hips. So, you know, if you are going to do athletic things like a cartwheel, whatever, you can't just sort of just go into it. You need to be prepared. You need to prepare your body. Oh, Choco, where are you going? Are you going to try to go up there? You're just going to say hello to everybody? Oh, my Lord. Choco, I love you. I love him. He's my protector. So basically, the squat, right? And the second one we do is our horse stance. Choco, no. He's going to get anxious here. You want to get going? I told myself, let's see. Actually, you know what it's short for? A lot of people think that, right? It's actually short for chocolate. Chocolate, like a lei, a flower lei. Chocolate. And then it's like chocolate, right? Because he's chocolate. Now, am I selling out by doing a cartwheel? Because, you know, I'm not really doing the cartwheel for the like. That would be funny. I'd be exhausted. We're like, oh my God, okay, give me this, give me that. I'll do this, I'll do that. No, like, like, like. You see, the talent, the thing is, there's certain talents that are extremely obvious. You know, like I have another friend, let's just put it that way. He plays the piano, and some of you might know him, Myrtleizer. And he's brilliant. He's a genius. He's a madman. He's passionate. You know, like you get it, like right away. But you know, when he starts to play, so it's like there's nothing. I mean, he evokes emotion. He evokes pain and joy and questioning. So, you know, there you go. That's authentic. That's it. The likes are just going, right? But on the other hand, speaking about holistic living, choosing positivity, and dancing all fall into a more mystic, esoteric, ethereal realm. And I'll have to trust you on that, you see? See, I can't tell. So I am trusting you on, and I appreciate you. And yeah, I do really appreciate it, believe it or not. I just came across I was cleaning out my email, which I've never ever done. So you can imagine there's like, and they tell you now that's the great thing that to have an email list of, okay, well, here I go. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, look, see what it does? You just invoked a reaction. Oh, crazy reaction though. Um, anyway, I checked my email. I have never done. Like I said, now it turns out to be a good thing because I've got something like with thousands and thousands of names. I don't even know who they are, but they'll be getting emails from me saying, I'm gonna be doing a yoga class. Pop up, pop in, or something, or a retreat is coming up, and you're invited, and it'll only be a few thousand for you. Uh, anyway, the point is, I had 7 subscribers, okay, and now I'm in my 700s. So I am like, wow. I started like everybody else with 0 and thought, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? And now we're almost to 1,000, which is the goal, which is the complete YouTube partner program where we're allowed to move forward. And then I just focus on giving you guys the quality stuff that you want to see. Then we get stoked, right? But it's a whole journey. It's still part of the journey. All right, let's see here. It says, okay, here I go. So what? Am I supposed to wait till you say, I'm done? I did it? Super stoked. Are you super stoked because you subscribed? And or because I'm going to do the cartwheel? I'm going to put super stoked up there because people deserve to be super stoked. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate that. I do, because you know what? When I go, after I get done and I go home and then I try to, and I say, I wonder who was watching or if they liked it. And then I say, oh my God, like the other live I did? Wow, I couldn't even believe it. I was like, 25 people joined. I was like, wow, that's what's supposed to happen. So close. Like, but you know, and then only actually literally only 2 decided, well, maybe, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I want a little bit more risque. Some people want risque and voyeurism and sensuality and things like that, and on another level, and that's okay. But that's just I'm not really promoting that. And one of the main reasons is because I have an agreement with YouTube to be part of this new program that is really stepping up to the level of Netflix. And so then you've got like, remember what's his name? The swimmer, Phelps? He had all that sponsorship and everything, and like Kellogg's. And they're like, no. So, yeah. I mean, I got to do what I got to do, but it's just as easy for me, especially, believe it or not, I don't have curse words. Like, I'm not, okay, 99% of the time. Because I don't know, all of a sudden you'll hear me. And you're like, wait, I heard you in that video. So once in a while, just for fun, just to remind myself not to forget that I could give a good F you if I have to, right? Okay, so now Juan gets a cartwheel. But like, can you see it from there? I think you can. Juan, I taught myself my gymnastics. When I was a little girl, I found these letters that I told people. I didn't realize it. I was very, very little. And I said I wanted to go to the Olympics. Okay. So, yeah, I had a dream once. I had a dream. Ta-da! And there's all rocks here. I'm doing cartwheels on a riverbed. Perfect? Yes! And round off. I lost my balance on a rock. So I gave you a cartwheel and a round off. Okay? Because I trusted you and you trusted me. I haven't done a round off in a while. Actually, it'd be better to do it on the grass. I mean, it's not that I didn't hurt myself or anything, but not bad. Yeah, the round off. I will do that better someplace else. And as we start, actually, oh my gosh, you just reminded, like, I want to go do gymnastics again. There is a place, and I was thinking, how can I get someone? I'm going to try to convince her that she needs to bring her daughter to gymnastics, and I'll go with her. Yeah. There's a gymnastics place in the next town, and they even have the bars and the pit. I want to do the uneven bars. I literally, like, that's what I have in my mind now. I just have it in my mind. I want to just do it. Get up there, swing around, flip around, and off into the pit I go. I do want to do it. I did it before. It's been a while. But I talk about body memory. Yeah, gymnast. That is, I always love to incorporate gymnastics into my dance. It's just natural. And like I told you, I did have when children have their dreams, right? I thought I was going to go to the Olympics. Sí, soy petite. Soy petite. Eso es mi palabra, petite. El frame, el height, todo. The only thing that's not petite is my hair. Yeah, so I do. I want to do gymnastics again. And so here's the thing. I got chosen to receive a scholarship for sling yoga. I say it sounds like yogurt. We're going to have yogurt after we do the sling yoga, right? And that will take a lot of gymnast strength. Not a lot, like, because beginners can do it, but if I'm going to instruct, right? So we've got these loops, the hoops that you pull up, and then you've got a hammock kind of a thing, and then there's some other straps. So it is going in a gymnast direction. I'm going to incorporate there. There's the wheel, which was created and invented by one of our source players, Mario Kulkasi, and he's got his channel. He speaks all about the dimensions, and he's very very intelligent in that quantum kind of a way. Uh, some I get, and some I'm in the process of learning, right? And so another partner he works with is Trident Woman with the sling yoga. So they're going to put those together, and then I'm going to add my dancing and music. So that's coming. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, listen, we all rather be attractive than unattractive, right? So I'm not going to say I don't appreciate it, even though my yoga training and yoga philosophy, we try not to get, we try to recognize that the image, the physical image, this is a blessing, and it's a vessel to be used for our highest good and not just for vanity and the lower chakras, let's just say, right? So anyway, that yoga training is coming up. So my gymnastics and my dance together will be wonderful with the sling yoga. So yeah, this is so cool. We have these international conversations, right? Oh, Juan. I'm gonna put that up there because come on, people like that. They like, let's go see what he's talking about, and then they'll be like, what? Either they'll agree, or they'll disagree, or they'll agree to disagree. And you said own it. Beautiful is beautiful. You know, listen, you might you have something there. You're right, but I also realize that there are days that we all have both, right? There's different aspects of it. Let's just say, let's put it that way. And sometimes we find it where we least expect it. So I would say that we should open up our mind and give beauty a try, give it a chance, and give it to someone who least expected it, find their beauty. I have I say I had because she actually went to heaven, or one of my best friend's sister, and she used to say that about men, okay? Because you could say the same thing about men. Is he handsome? Is he attractive? Is he cool? And then you find she used to say you have to find what is attractive about the person. Well, okay, on that note, all my beautiful people out there, inner beauty, resonating, soul, source people, I'm gonna be out. Yeah. We didn't really do that much physical exercise in terms of asanas or mobility moves today, but we did take this beautiful long walk. We did explore the possibility of the gimbal. Remember, we're working on the Osmo, the DJI gimbal. So in my next live, I'll be using it. I'll have remembered to charge it. And we did surprise ourselves, right? Out in nature. We did meet new people. We did get new subscribers. And we moved into motivation, me, myself, and I, right? So I think we did great. I think today's live stream was a success. I believe we got new people joining us. International, we got England, we got UK, Germany, we got Africa, we got India, we got Morocco, even some people from Kazakhstan, France came by today. So many places: Canada, Indonesia, Poland. Actually, my girl's out in Poland right now doing a retreat. Then she's got a retreat coming up in Africa in November. Yeah, so we're working with artists. We got musicians. We got writers collaborating. I got all these cool people. The podcast. You're a whole lot of woman. She's got her podcast going on. Check them out. Here's the thing: if you check out my posts, my videos, and then you see like who responded, then you could go check them out, right? They're all kind of cool in their own way. Also, do me a favor: if you guys have a channel that you think I would like, let me know about it. Come up in my space and say, come check out this channel. I'm not gonna get upset with you right now. I'm not gonna get upset with you right now if you tell me where you're at. All right. So at and you know what you're doing. You're doing physical, you're doing dancing. I just gave props to another chick. She's always out there every day. Work out with Teresa. She's singing. You know, I just why not, right? If I find some inspiration, it gave me that inspiration, that life force energy. So why not at this point in my life? Maybe not for you, but for me it feels good, because I I guess I'm taking that phrase "give what you want to receive" kind of literally. And that was fun, Juan. I won't be doing that a lot, right? But I did it, right? I did it. An action for a like. It's really silly, but we had fun with it. We made it fun and silly. And like I said again, let's consider selling things that really help us out, that are beneficial for humanity, that are creative, craftswomen's, handmade quality. Let's consider selling tangible things, you know, that can improve our life. Quality things, not cheap things that break right away. Become a crafts person. Be proud of that, so people know where to go to. We have an overload of material things. Let's bring value back. Let's value our work. Let's value our time. Let's value our word and our life force energy. Let's value this opportunity to co-create together. Let's value the fact that we can remind each other that health is wealth. Not it's not weight, it's health over weight, right? Oh, Choco. Good vibes. Yeah, I'm going to put that up there too. You're number one. You're number one with good vibes today. Hi, darling. Unesh. Satnam. Satnam. Namaskar. I gave a mantra of protection earlier. Adgarai Name, Jagadgarai Name, Satgarai Name, Siri Guru Deve Name, Ad Sach Jagad Sach Habi Sach, Nanako Se Be Sach, Ad Sach Jagad Sach Habe Sach, Nanako Se Be Sach, Adgarai Name, Jagadgarai Name, Satgarai Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. This is a mantra of protection. It's Sanskrit. It does not really translate into English. It's more about vibration. It's about sending out a vibration that goes out before you so that you have a few seconds to be aware and react. So that little bit of time can save your life, save others' lives as well. So, you don't have to say exactly that if you don't know how, right? You have to learn. It takes time to learn that. But you could do a little prayer of protection before you get on the road, right? Just to be aware, become more aware. It does work. Vibrations are real. Energy forces, um, projection of energy. It's been told that our heart actually radiates like really far. The vibration, the energy of our heart, they can actually feel it like pretty far away. I'm gonna get some of these factual scientific details for you. Yeah, I've read all this. I make sure that who I'm listening, I'm not trying to be a one-click wonder when I share things with you. I've actually studied, I've actually gotten my certification in yoga. I've taken the yoga philosophy course with doctor and scientist. I've done that. I've graduated. So I studied Sanskrit, and yeah, so I try to share things with you that I actually took time to learn and invested studying from accredited, knowledgeable, spiritual. So yeah, it's kind of like that's what they say. They say when we study and do this, we try to cut the time for you. We try to save you, yeah, save you that life force energy time, and maybe you get it sooner. Oh, hold on. Okay, a yoga pose. I'm going to give you the main one that I work on all the time. And obviously, well, the pose for you would be the tree pose. And the reason I want you to do the tree pose is because it creates balance. So you've got strength. It seems very, very simple. But you have to focus. You have to keep your foot straight, planted into the ground, pulling in and up through the Mula Bandha and balancing on one leg, right? So this is called tree. And tree pose is also good for the hip and the spine. So helping to readjust the spine, this movement. And then of course, trees blow in the wind. You can play with that. Oops, excuse me. Choco escaped. So that was a little sign. I'm going to just do one more pose and then we're going to get going. Yeah, so tree pose is really good. I'm going to try it. Wish me luck. Of course, I wish you luck. You need to stand straight. You need to pull in up through your lower abdominal wall. You need to think about pressing your heel into the ground. So you're pushing down and pulling up at the same time, right? And you need to breathe. if you haven't ever done it, you can just start like this. Okay, so that's treat right there. Look, you can do that. Just right there. Fully realized. Then you can take it to here. Then you can take it to here, okay? Okay, we're gonna get going, Choco. Yay! That is the move for you, Juan. Anybody else who's just starting out. And let me just, give me a chance, Choco, here. Let's give you a little water, and we're gonna get going. Come on. Oh. One royal dancer before we go. I'm the royal dancer, right? So that's what I'm mastering. No, Choco. Oh. Okay, wait. We gotta do it over here. So same thing. It should be a fluid movement. The royal dancer. Okay, that's enough, Choco. But I have to do it on the other side because you cannot just do, you have to stay balanced, right? Balance and harmony. So I'll do it on the other side. That'll be my last move. Let's see. See you the next time. Have fun and be safe. Yes. Okay, Juan. Very nice. Thank you. Aloha, everybody. Bendición. I will see you next time. Royal dancer. Okay, let's go. We're out of here. We gotta move. Okay, we're out of this special sacred place. Woo. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Oh. Come on. Choco's like, I gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh. Chokes. Oh my goodness. Dude. Judy. All right. Okay, everybody say goodbye. One is leaving, one you. It was a pleasure. So pretty there. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm transmitting this energy to you all so you get, it's like a visualization. So if this is what you want, you give me your energy here and I give you this energy and then we manifest. We manifest together. And those who don't believe, well, they want to make fun and they don't have the, the imagination like us, then all we can say is, we'll be waiting for you. We'll see you on the other side. We'll see ya. Oh yeah, we'll see ya. We'll see ya on the other side. Man, that Prince of Darkness, he was really the light. You see, it's a trick. The yin, the yang, the veil, seeing beyond, don't judging a book by its cover. He's proof of it, that guy. That's a thing, right? Everybody was like judging by the words and that bad and all bad, right? Then he turned out to be the King of Light, the Prince of Darkness. The King of Light was disguised as the Prince of Darkness, because it's only for those who seek that shall find. Only those who question and open up the mind, those are the kind. Those who want to be alive, who strive to thrive. Come on. Wow, it's sunny out here. Where were we? We were in the shade. We came out of the, felt like we were in the dark. He's ready to go. He's like, I'm out of here. Choco, come on. Choco, we're gonna go. We're gonna say goodbye. Yeah, you see? We got all kind of crazy trees. Look at these pines, how big. They're out of control. Laying down on the ground here. So you can just see how old, how tall, and how spectacular they are. Okay, let's keep going, Choco. I better get up. Somebody comes in the middle of the road here. Okay. I think we're going to say goodbye now. Oh, look, there's a peacock. Wait, I always wanted to get you guys a peacock. Oh, Choco wants to chase the peacock. Choco, don't go after the peacock. Oh, it hears us. It knows that we're here. It's gonna run away. Oh my God, look how beautiful the feathers. Look at those colors on that peacock. Oh my God, it's running away. Choco, don't do it. Sorry. That's it. It's going away, guys. Oh my God, today was the day of spectacular colors. Yeah, we saw the fuchsia fruit today. Fuchsia dragon fruit. Then we saw the yellow and amazingly colored colors, natural, and now we saw the teal peacock. Okay, that was a great way to end it. Choco is like, yes, I love that peacock. Choco, we're gonna go now, right? Peacock is gone. We did a great workout and walk. We're gonna go rest, say goodbye to all our guests. Say thank you for coming. We love you. We love all our new subscribers. Seriously, we're gonna pop up live and surprise you. Move into motivation. Don't let doubt take over you. Don't get down and out. Doubt your doubt. You know, doesn't matter what age you are. Doesn't matter what you did before. You know, you're here, and it's your birthright. It's your birthright. to be and become your greatest number one fan, your best friend. You see what I'm saying? We're out. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining us, for giving us your time, for relaxing and unwinding with us. For exploring with us, for me and Choco. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye now. Choco, you too, come and say goodbye. Here he is. Choco. Yeah, we got our battery thing is going on too, so that's it. One more check and see if our friends. Wait, unwanted commercial content or spam. Ooh, I gotta check that. Oh, report. No. Okay, I don't have anything to report. Okay, see, I'm always finding new things.